2016 meeting of the Intergovernmental Relations Committee will now come to order. Clerk, please call the roll.
Mr. Brew? Here. Ms. Cayley? Here. Mr. Rocco? Here. Mr. Wilcox? Here. Chairman Zale?
Here. Is there anyone signed up for the public forum?
There is not.
Is there anyone present who is not signed up to speak who would like to address the committee at this time? Seeing none. Next item on the agenda is approval of the minutes. You have the November 18th, 2015 minutes before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. Next item on the agenda is new business. Mr. Clerk.
Referral 16-0038, authorize intermunicipal agreements with other counties.
Moved by Legislator Brew, second by Legislator Rocco. Any discussion? Legislator?
Stand-up comedy here. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just briefly, I was present during public safety through you to the administration, but I admit I wasn't paying attention. Have the rates that have been sent out with this contract, have they gone up considerably?
John Clark from the Crime Lab, through you, Mr. Chairman. They've gone up approximately $137,000 from last year.
Thank you. And then could you say the rates through the chair, for the services, is there a percentage that you could give me in rate charge?
Through you, Mr. Chairman, these rates were thoroughly discussed with the various counties that are participating in these agreements, although I do not have the percentages that they've gone up for each county.
Thank you. I'm not sure that I was clear. I probably wasn't clear through the chair. I'm looking at an overall type of, the rates obviously are different for the different services performed. So while I can't off the top of my head say a certain service was at this rate, that was the type of information I was looking for. Say test A cost this much, through the chair, by next year test A will now cost this much. Was there an overall rate percentage increase, or was this done individually?
Through you, Mr. Chairman, the costs were figured using a different methodology for the 2016 contracts from the previous years.
All right, I guess I'll have to take it like that. But one last question through the chair. If we had remained with the last year's structure, would we be breaking even or would we be at a loss?
Mr. Chairman, it is difficult to answer that question because the rates used for the 2016 contracts are based on an average of 3 years, including 2012, 13, and 14. And we don't know how much each county will submit in 2016. It is possible that they submit less and Monroe County would make a little surplus, and it's also possible that they'll submit more than what they're paying for, which would then be recouped in 2017.
Okay, thank you.
Any further discussion? Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Any other matters to come to this committee? Okay. Okay, there being no other matters, the January 26, 2016 meeting of the Intergovernmental Relations Committee stands adjourned. Next meeting of the Intergovernmental Relations Committee will be held on Tuesday, February 23rd, 2016 at 5 p.m.